1.5 furlongs. It's the second finish. And they're off. Ready to rock and roll and super amusing. The favorites firing away first. Some double arrow in third position with pace as well. My Ronda moving along into fourth spot. Justifiable Star is now passed on the outside next. About 3 or 4 deep on the track by Queen's Wreath, who's in the second flight of runners now, heading over the far turn. Next, My Gray Humor settles well 3 wide. Justifiable Stars now in between horses. Judas Cross racing back of the pack with Borderline second to last in the tough to load Tis Complex is trailing a field well back. They race to the top of the stretch, more than a quarter mile home to the second finish, and it's ready to rock and roll with a solid 4-length lead. On the outside, Queen's Wreath mustering up a nice final furlong rally, and here comes Queen's Wreath now collaring, ready to rock and roll to take the lead. Super Amusing is next, then back to My Rhonda. My Gray Humor is offering a good late kick on the far outside with a 16th left to go. Queen's Wreath is clear by 4 from My Gray Humor, and a 3-way battle for third. Queen's Wreath from My Gray Humor. Secures Hope. 18 minutes to race 2, second finish line. Out of Ayanta by Sky Mesa. Bred in Pennsylvania by Arrowwood Farm Incorporated. Minute 4.09. Queen's Wreath in the first at 11 Bunny Hop 1 over. Scratch 12 Peppermint Class. Fourth race, 7 Silent Roar. Jockey Victor Carrasco. Scratch 11 Valari. Fifth race, scratch 7 Mad for Maddie. 12 Ready for Magic. 13 Radiant Tones. 14 Wakalia Lady. 15 Juice. 16 Secures Hope. 18 minutes to race 2, second finish line. And they're off. Hendrickson gunned out of the gate and right to the lead, opening up 2.5 lengths. Here's Bermuda Run from in between horses on the chase. Cavendish is there, and Stately Order in the light pink cap on the far outside. Also between horses, Scene for Miso is now moving up down the backstretch. Hendrickson sets that tempo, leads it, but Bermuda Run and Scene for Miso quickly to test the issue from second and third. Another 2 lengths back in the field, and Stately Order is racing fourth, only 3 lengths from the front. Cavendish down to the rail racing fifth as they head on for the turn now. Length and a half more. And we have Graft, another 2 lengths back. And the favorite PJ Song is at the inside, some 7 or 8 lengths on the front. Alongside of that is I Had Enough, another 2 Coronation Time, an upside down man, and followed by Portis, and Uncle Georgie is last a long way. Into the far turn, 25 lengths from front to back. At the rail, Hendrickson nursing a narrow lead. Hendrickson just in front from Bermuda Run. On the outside is Stately Order, who's next. Extreme outside of that comes Graft, who's moving up from 5th position now, and about 3 deep. And Cavendish is still right there. Cavendish is maintaining the 4th spot as they turn in. And followed by Scene Permiso is cutting the corner home. And I Had Enough on the inside. Quarter of a mile left to go. And the outside now is Stately Order. Stately Order is up to grab an hour lead. Stately Order just in front. Cavendish trying to burst through between horses. And PJ Song has come off the rail to try that final furlong rally. PJ Song exploding on the outside along with Portis. PJ Song, Portis coming quickly. Stately Order, narrow lead. PJ Song, Portis on the outside, 3-way scramble, second wire finish. PJ Song from Portis, and then Stately Order. Jockey. Running time of the mile minute, 39.40. PJ Song, owned by Baxter Racing Stable, trained by Mario Serre Jr. Out of Nightwood Putnam by Unbridled Song. Bred in Kentucky by Joanne Adams and Katie Lee, LLC. $2 exacta, $131.80. Trifecta, $530. $1 super perfecta, $1,623.50. 8-1 double, $92. Third race, number 4, Romantic Story. Jockey Carl Cedeno, scratch the 10, once an eagle. 11, Money Hop is one over, scratch 12, Peppermint Class. 17 minutes, race 3. And they're off. Even break there. Bunny Hop into the real I'm a Cutie Pie, flashing up to show the first early foot. Here is a Romantic Story moving along into third position. And Majesty's Freedom on the chase there from fourth. Navani is next in fifth. Crone is in sixth. Chicken Parm is seventh off the inside, about the 3 path around that turn. In the meantime, Mariano has worked over to save some ground. Sky Victory, the favorite, is a good 10 to 11 lengths on the front. Alongside of that, we have Kobe's Smile, who's in the 2 path, and instead of the 2 back, a Pure Magic Girl, and put a rock on it, trailing the field. Racing down the backstretch now. Good pace going out there from Bunny Hop. Bunny Hop, eager leader. Leads it by a length from Romantic Story in second. 3 back. I'm a Cutie Pie third. Navani is next in fourth. Chicken Parm on the outside, advancing a bit from fifth. And Crone is racing in sixth. As Majesty's Freedom losing ground there. And next on the inside is Mariano. And they're followed by Kobe's Smile. Put a rock on it. And back to Sky Victory, who's second last position around the far turn and 3 furlongs to go. And Pure Magic Girl is trailing the field. Around that turn, and it's Bunny Hop from Romantic Story by a length and a half. I'm a Cutie Pie working through on the inside from third. Navani coming under pressure. Same for Chicken Parm. In the meantime, put a rock on it. Tries to loop him on the far outside. They're into the stretch at the 360s. And it's Bunny Hop. Bunny Hop still there. Put to a driver line by 4 lengths from I'm a Cutie Pie. The others have a bit of running to do now. On the outside is put a rock on it. Kobe's Smile. Late run from Sky Victory. Sky Victory surging, trying to move along into second. But it's Bunny Hop. Sky Victory in the photo there with I'm a Cutie Pie in Navani. It's official. Bunny got the money. 35 to 1. Bunny Hop. $2 exacta, $199. $1 trifecta, $1,232.70. Beantown Bunny by Mucho Macho Man. Bred in Maryland by Elizabeth Martin. Running time, minute 42.76. $2 exacta, $199. $1 trifecta, $1,232.70. $1 try. The 10-cent super. 10-cent super pays $4,360 and 63 cents for the dime. 11,312. $111, $2 double, $103.40, 50-cent pick 3, $1,112, 8-1-11. Fourth race, number 7, Silent Roar, jockey Victor Carrasco, scratch the 11, Valori. And they're off. Every 4 years, sharp away from the 8 extreme outside. Andrus gunning up there, and return fire from the rail will settle right off that early leader into the first turn, running a gang of 4 across the track. Silent Roar out there, 4 deep singularities in between horses. Of the rail is Oxford Union in the blue, and followed by Long Astride. And back to Hallelujah Harris, another 5 lengths back. I Want to Rock, and You Wasn't Ready is trailing the field. About 13 lengths will cover them, as every 4 years shows the way. Every 4 years leads about a length and change in front now at a controlled clip from Andrus in second. Return Fire is third. Long Astride ridden along for a little more from fourth, and Silent Roar fifth. Oxford Union still saving that ground. Hallelujah Harris is followed by Singularity, I Want to Rock, and You Wasn't Ready. Not much change at all heading into the turn. Every 4 years, still the one to catch. Every 4 years, 4 furlongs out. Goes on with it by a length and a half. Every 4 years, round that far turn. With Andrus now just in second from Return Fire, ridden for more on the inside. Long Astride is in fourth, about to be passed by Hallelujah Harris. Hallelujah Harris, stoking up a 3 wide bid, has moved into fourth, but it's every 4 years, still got the lead for 3 lengths at the top of the lane from Return Fire second. Hallelujah Harris has moved third to the outside, and Silent Roar is saving ground as they turn for home. Oxford Union switches off the inside and driven. Upper stretch now at the 3/16, and it's every 4 years, Return Fire. Every 4 years, Return Fire looking over to the grandstand just a bit, but comes to even terms every 4 years. Every 4 years battling with Return Fire as they're close to the Laurel line. Every 4 years, Return Fire. Every 4 years, Diggs to win. Every 4 years, Return Fire. Hallelujah Harris, Oxford Union. $0.70. Double 152.60. $2 exacta 22.20. $1 trifecta 32 Tucky by Mr. Joseph Allen, LLC. A minute 46.47 the time. $0.50 pick 3 pays $71.95. Fifth race, scratch 7, Mad for Maddie. 12, Ready for Magic. 13, Radiant Tones. 14, Macaulay a Lady. 15, Juice. 16, Secure as Hope. 1 mile on the turf to kick off the Rainbow pick 6. Carry over 4,416. Exacta trifecta, superfecta. Double pick 3. Start of the Rainbow pick 6. And they're off. Quanter and Jen were the first away, and Flame Dancer up on the outside. Here's La Sassenach in fourth position. Here followed by Summer Election, only about 4.5 from the front, 3 to 4 deep to the turn run. Seven's Magic on the inside, followed by Raven X racing third to last position. Golden Aurora's on the inside, back there to Canadian Bear. Into the turn they roll, and it's Quadra. The Gray's got her own way up front. Quadra controlling from Flame Dancer by a length and a half, and Jen handy third on the inside. Just a couple of lengths from that leader, Quadra just in an even clip. Flame Dancer second, 2 back, and Jen's dropped the third position now as they race down the backstretch, but still appears comfortable. Another length and a half more, and it's Summer Election following Jen. Outside is Canadian Bear, then Last Sassenach. Seven's Magic is next, then Golden Aurora. Raven X is trailing the field. Heading over the far turn with Quadra to catch, the leader by 2 from Flame Dancer. Jen moving closer once again on the inside. Canadian Bear and Summer Election travels fifth into the far turn run. They're followed by Sevens Magic getting underway on the outside. A race midway on the turn. Quadra Flame Dancer, and then Canadian Bear the far outside. Jen just waiting down to the inside. Jen is on the inside now, scooting through at the rail, just taking that second spot. But Quadra is giving him a lot to do. Quadra, oh, she's strong. Quadra opening up under Michael Sanchez by 6 by 7 lengths. They're not going to beat Quadra. Quadra defeating the odds on Jen. Quadra, look at this sharp victory by Quadra. A Frosted Filly coming home to win over Jen. And then it was Flame Dancer and La Sassenach. Here's Quadra, Michael Sanchez aboard for Oddly Farm Stable on a Delacour trainer. $1 Superfecta 916.20, $2 double 811. That's a consolation double 560 with late scratch of 11. Actual double 88. $109. Pick 3, $733.35. Pick 4, $1,901.60. Pick 5, $940.50. 4 of 5. Check those tickets. It's good for 4, 5, 940, 50. Pick 5, 4 of 5 pays. 6th race to speak, or it is 2 over. Jamie Rodriguez on the 5. Get Like Mike. 19 minutes. And they're off. Minister for Magic. Here's Patient Capital sent up for early foot as well, and up to contest the early lead. Patient Capital, in fact, has taken the lead from Minister for Magic, and Mid-Nothing and Speaker right there in the battle as well. Length and a half more. Bold Honor moves up in the clear on the outside, is eager to go and joins the pace too. Hazed and Confused is the gray. Mr. Jefferson about 3 wide. Down the back stretch run, Rascally Rebel, Silver Bullet 20, and they are followed next by Inbound and Get Like Mike, and trailing the field is Order of the Kettle. Good pace going with 4 furlongs left to go and 17 lengths from front to back. Minister for Magic at the rail with a narrow lead. Bold Honor has moved stoutly to second, and Mr. Jefferson's on the march from third. Patient Capital ridden along for more from fourth, and Nothing slips back in fifth. Hazed and Confused followed by Inbound and Silver Bullet 20 side by side. Rascally Rebel is 3 wide. Order of the Kettle is moved for the back of the pack now. Out widest to the blue cap and driven home is still 9 from the front. Silver Bullet 20 saving that ground, along with Get Like Mike at the rail at the 360s, and its Minister for Magic has been working hard every step. Here comes Patient Capital roaring back. Patient Capital's in front now. Patient Capital for long left to go. Wander just a little bit toward the middle of the track, and Minister of Magic for Magic continues to battle, but Patient Capital does it. Patient Capital, Angel Cruz. Minister for Magic, that was Mr. Jefferson, and Order of the Kettle admit nothing. By Awesome again. Patient Capital in a minute 24.367 furlongs. Official $2 exacta 47.60, 140.50, trifecta 17 and 12. Dead Heat to fourth, 17 12 $3. Super 380 110 427 60 17 12 10. Jackpot high 5 carry over $1,130 and change. 8-1 double 182.40. Pick 3 152.70. On to the 7th race, 19 minutes away, out to the turf, the bowl game course, rail 17 feet. Scratch number 2, Too Many Kisses. 5 Memphis Showboat. 6 Jess's Gypsy Girl. Number 10, Next Girl, jockey Jevion Toledo. Jevion Toledo on the 10, Next Girl. Scratch 13, Old Bay. Scratch the They're off. Good break there for Toasted Roll, solving progress on the outside, firing up with early speed. And here's Incontrovertible on the chase and over toward the inside into the turn, over 2-3 path. As they round that turn, Aquilina is next in fourth. And back to 5,2 is racing in fifth, Atlas Strong. Alongside of that is Turf Rocket. Then it's another three in the back of the field. Next Girl and Miss Amazing. And trailing the field is Hot Bottom Girl. Pace is hot up front. Down the back stretch they roll. Toasted Roll, solving progress. They're going at it head-to-head, 5 A's to go. They sprinted away by some 8 lengths now. On Incontrovertible is racing in third. Aquilina in between horses in fourth. 5,2 in that second flight, racing in fifth as that duel continues up front. Atlas Strong is on the inside there of Turf Rocket. Another 3 in this Miss Amazing. Next Girl, second to last position. And Hot Bottom Girl is still the trailer into the far turn with 3 furlongs left to go. Still solving progress. Toasted Roll. Something's got to give. It's another 5 lengths back. At 5,2 is now picking up nicely from third. Same for Turf Rocket on the move on the far outside. Turf Rocket's moving up. Next Girl also into contention and driven. Next Girl going to swing to the outside. Next Girl one widest of them all into the stretch, but coming with a sustained run. They're into the stretch. Next Girl extreme outside. Turf Rocket's come away with the narrow lead. Atlas Strong gets a split in between horses. Atlas Strong, Next Girl to decide it from Turf Rocket in third. Atlas Strong just in front. Atlas Strong 16-1 to do it by a couple of lengths from Next Girl, who was second, and then it was 5,2 and Turf Rocket or Hot Bottom Girl. Well, a mile on the turf. $2 exacta, $210, $80 trifecta, $857.10. $1 superfecta, $2,672.20. One $2 double, $199.40. Pick 3, $762.90. Pick 4, $3,588.30. 20 minutes to race 8. Number 2, Satchmo, jockey Jorge Ruiz. Scratch 10, Fun Lovin' Criminal, 12, Pickford. Number 14, Chief Alpha, jockey Eric Robles on the 14. Scratch 15, Monster Mason, and the 16, Rough Draft. Mile to 16th on the Excel. And they're off. Good break at the inside for Satchmo, but now outkicked by Guaponess with that early lick. Also, it's Tom Hagen with the usual early speed. Boss is a Pal is right there to the first turn, and Power back, raising on the inside into that first turn run. New York Panther is next in 5th position. Alongside of that is Shofar, who's in 6th. Satchmo taking it back 7th, and next is Street Copper between horses as they round the turn. Chief Alpha out there 3 path. Star Shopping, 3rd last position. Mr. Matashek, and Beyond the Pale is the trailer. Beyond the Pale last, some 16 off that pace. Guaponess moving along at a good clip with Tom Hagen on the chase on the outside accompanying that. And Boss is a Pal is 3 lengths off them in 3rd. Power back on the inside, 4th. New York Panther 5th. Chief Alpha's racing in 6th. Street Copper ground saving and patient, some 8 or 9 lengths off a good pace going. And back to Shofar. After Shofar comes Star Shopping. Mr. Matashek will be 3 deep, far turn run. And Satchmo back of the pack. back beyond the pale, yet to kick in from last position into the far turn. In the turn they roll, and it's Guapo-ness from Tom Hagen. They've been 1-2 throughout. Bosses of Pal is in third. Power Back is in fourth. Now Street Coppers asked for kicked out of the inside of New York Panther. As they swing in, Mr. Matashuk is out wide, and Star Shopping trying to improve from the back for a share. Into the stretch now, Tom Hagen takes the lead. Tom Hagen, Boss is a Pal on the outside. Outside here, Street Coppers come off that rail trying to rally. On the far outside, New York Panthers into it. Here comes New York Panther. New York Panther roaring home on the outside. New York Panther up and going away. New York Panther from Boss is a Pal. Tom Hagen, Street Copper fourth, and Power Back. $2 exacta, $185.60, trifecta, $494.90. $1 superfecta, $1,334.80. $172 double, $1,071.20. Pick 3, $887.20, 50-cent. Pick 3, $117. Ninth race, 18 minutes away. Carol Cedeno on the 3, Uncle Cat. Scratch 4, Sugar Steve. For Sugar Steve scratch, 3 Uncle Cat, jockey Carol Cedeno. 18 minutes to post time. 10th race, scratch number 8 on a proud note. Number 9, Institution, jockey Chevy on Toledo. Chevy on Toledo on number 9, Institution. 10th race. Race 9 next, 18 minutes away. And they're off. Uncle Cat wasting no time at all, going right to the front. Also, Cattiva Ragazzo has early speed, and Doc Linkus there on the outside. Cattiva Ragazzo leads 3 parts of a length. On the outside is Doc Linkus on the chase in second. Uncle Cat settles after a sharp break, and Laddie Dancer between horses fourth. Divine Child is fifth. Wooster racing 6 and 6 lengths off the early speed. Green Beans follows Wooster another 4 lengths back, and it's Optical Bijou second to last, and Massacato is the trailer into the far turn. Cattiva Ragazza carrying out the fractions, 3/8 to go, honest pace. Doc Linkus is there, and Laddie Dance on the outside. 3 of them across the track as Divine Child is racing fourth. Inside is Uncle Cat, followed by Wooster, is working a bit harder now with 6 lengths to make up as they race for home. 3/16 left to go. Upper stretch. Battles on. Cattiva Ragazzo down to the inside. And Doc Linkus colors that one on the outside. And Laddie Dance is running a big race there from third. Out center in the track is Green Beans trying to pick up a share. Uncle Cat still battling along. Wooster getting going late in the game, but it's too late. Doc Linkus strong. Doc Linkus from Wooster and Laddie Dance. $260, $1 trifecta, $332.80. Dollar superfecta, $1,000, $192.10. 7-9 double, $92.60. Pick 3, $521.80. 10th race, scratch number 8 on a proud note. Chevy on Toledo on number 9, Institution. Exacta trifecta superfecta. Following the 10th race, we have 4 races from Moronis, Uruguay. You could wager through Laurel Park, racing from Moronis. Set for the 10. And they're off. So to go Princess Clemmy, Sweetheart Moonbrook, slow 2. Laura's Thunder on the inside. Chrissy-Anne has good early zip. As same for Ride to Remember. An Institution on the far outside is forced sorting out to go on a quick pace. Pegster chasing along fifth while out in the clear. Beauty Strip is next. A gap back to Margot's Margarita, Princess Clemmy. And trailing the field is Sweetheart Moon. Last a long way, must be 22 lengths off that pace. Heading into the turn. On the inside there is Chrissy-Anne, just a narrow lead. Chrissy-Anne, Ride to Remember presses. And Institution's out there, 3 wide, keeping up and gaining a bit of ground now. Here comes Institution. Institution out 3 deep, trying to bid to the front from Chrissy-Anne battles. Ride to Remember still in the thick of things in between horses. A gap of 4. Laura's Thunder is next in 4th, and Pegster racing in 5th. Margot's Margarita is trying to run on a quarter pole. At the top of the stretch now, Margot's Margarita is shifted down to the inside, saving ground into the stretch, moves along to 5th, almost 4th now, but it's Institution who's got the momentum. Institution in front, 1 furlong left to go from Chrissy-Anne. The lead about a length and a half, and then it's Ride to Remember, a weary 3rd. Inside Margot's Margarita trying to pick up 3rd position as they're close to home now. Institution coming home to win. Institution by almost 3. Chrissy-Anne was 2nd. Margot's Margarita, Ride to Remember, and Pegster. Official. Coming up, races 11 through 14 from Moronis, Uruguay. You can wager through Laurel Park on racing from more prices now up. $2 exacta $41.80. $1 try $77.30. $1 super $237.90. $17 for the double. Pick 3, pick 4, pick 5 now up. And we have a pick 6 carryover to Friday. Pick 6 payoff coming. 5 or 6 pays, 1,407.18. Have a good evening from all of us here at Laurel Park.